Today, episode 2 of SPG Spills. Steak and Butter Guy, what's my question of the day?
Do you eat grass-fed meats and why?
Hey SB gang, I hope you enjoyed that little intro. Welcome to episode 2 of SPG Spills. So today I will be answering the question, do I eat grass-fed beef? So I first want to clarify something. Grass-fed as a term is just too general when describing meat. Is it grass-finished or is it grain-finished? To explain it simply, grass-finished means that the cow was still fed grass during those last few years of its life, versus grain-finished. That means the cow was fed grain during those last few years of its life, mostly to fatten it up. So that also brings up another discussion. What about the nutrition, the health benefits of these two types of meats? Grass-finished is higher in omega-3s. You want to be friends with the omega-3 because that is the better O. That's going to give you those amazing health benefits. So grass-finished beef has a higher omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, whereas grain-finished will have a marginally lower ratio. Now the difference, again, is quite marginal. Let's just boil it down to a few factors that would influence me to go for grass-finished or grain-finished. The first reason, marbling. Oh my gosh, I live for fat. It is clear that I love my fats. I prioritize my fat and I thrive off fat. So when I am looking for steaks and when I am hungry at night and ready to eat my OMAD, I am craving fat over protein. I am craving a fatty cut of beef. I want like a juicy fatty steak. Okay, enough of that. Let me first just give you the living proof. This is COSTCO ribeye cap that I got yesterday, and it is, as you can see, beautifully marbled, and it tastes amazing. And this is one of the better ribeyes from US Wellness Meats. It's frozen, but it is grass-fed, grass-finished, whereas this Costco one is grass-fed, grain-finished. Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm going to see what I'm feeling. If I am craving something so fatty, I'm probably going to go for this. If I'm craving something just really nutritious and not that fatty, I'll go for this, and I'll of course substitute with more fat. But let's say I have only this left. You see, sometimes I'll get steaks this lean from the farm. I don't really want that. So basically, if you prioritize fat and you want that fatty marbled steak, sometimes grass-finished meat is just too lean. Factor number 2, the nutrition. So like I mentioned earlier, omega-3s are higher in grass-finished cows. And most of the nutrition is actually collected in the fat of the steak. So, the fat of this grass-finished ribeye is not that much, but you can bet that this fat is full of nutrients. Whereas this grain-finished meat, although it's a lot of marbling, lots of fat, it's definitely not as high in omega-3s. So I say you need to just experiment with eating grass-finished and then experiment with eating grain-finished. See how you feel. If you feel great on grain-finished, then please don't stress, don't sweat about the fact that you're not eating grass-finished meats. Because honestly, you're already getting 95% of the benefits from eating good quality meats. If you want to go that extra 5%, that's just going to mean more money that you have to pull out of your pocket. And sometimes that's going to mean less fat. I know a lot of carnivores out there need to save money. They just don't have the budget to only spend on grass-finished meats. Well, what you can do is go for the very affordable and still very delicious grain-finished and substitute with high-quality fats. You all know that I love my grass-fed, grass-finished suet. I love my grass-fed butter. So you can always eat this and then just incorporate those high-quality fats to up the nutrition and to make up for the omega-3s. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef is more sustainable. And actually, if you have a farmer's market or if you have a local farm near you where you can personally go and talk to the farmers, or if you have a butcher shop near you, it's obviously great that you can support them. Supporting your local farms is everything. They rely on us to keep their business going. So this is why I really recommend that you spend some time researching, see if you can find a butcher that you can talk to and ask about their meats. If you can go to the farm yourself, that's even more amazing. And you will most likely get some good deals. I know a lot of carnivores who will go to a farm and buy half a cow. Well, that's great because they're definitely going to give you a huge discount. As you all know, I love ordering steaks from US Wellness. The only downside to that is I don't get to personally pick and choose the steaks myself. So every time it's delivered, it's honestly a gamble. I'll open the box and I'll either be super pleased that all the steaks are so marbled, or I'll be really disappointed that the steaks are super lean, like this. So it's a gamble. But if you want to guarantee that you have a great dinner every single day, then go to the market, go to the farm, and make sure that you're choosing exactly what you want. The last factor is, what do your taste buds prefer? I personally love the taste of grass-fed, grass-finished. I know people who much more prefer the taste of grain-finished. So you just need to try it for yourself and see what you like. Because I like my steaks extremely rare, I find that the flavor is much more complex and much more beefy when I go for grass-finished. But sometimes I'm just craving more fat, so then I'll go for grain-finished. The taste is not nearly as flavorful, but it's still extremely delicious. Once you cook it, you honestly can't tell the difference. It's only when you eat it extremely raw, or 100% raw. So, that's basically all of the factors that go through my mind when I am deciding if I'm going to spend money on grass-finished or grain-finished. So to summarize, it is for the health benefit, for what my budget is, for the fat and / marbling content, and for the taste. So those are the biggest factors. If you are unsure of which you want, go through those 4 factors in your head and then make a final decision. Also, it does take a lot of experimenting. See how you feel, see what you like. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you think I missed any major factors, please comment down below and please educate me, because I know that I have so much more to learn. But I hope you guys learned something. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Espigal out. Oh, hey SB gang. I was just enjoying the beautiful view, but I thought I would do the second episode. That's so fake.
Just act natural.
Okay. So today is the second episode of SVG Spills.
Fake.
Sup, brother? Today's episode.
No.